Today we'll break down every main enemy species in the Kingdom Hearts universe, and we'll start with the good old Heartless. So when a person falls to darkness, they become a Heartless, and the Heartless that they become is determined by the strength of their heart. A good example is that generic NPC in Traverse Town that ended up turning into a simple soldier Heartless. On the completely opposite side of this Heartless strength spectrum thing, you have Ansem the Seeker of Darkness, who is the Heartless of Xehanort. This is an example of a person with a strong heart, and only such people are capable of turning into a Heartless that is more human-like. Heartless originated due to Ansem the Wise's research, and he is partially to blame for their existence along with his apprentices who were conducting experiments on people, which Ansem the Wise wasn't really fond of. Moving on to nobodies though. So when a person turns into a Heartless, a nobody is also born. However, what kind of nobody is this time determined by the person's will, and a weak-willed person will become a weak nobody, such as a Dusk, compared to a person with a strong willpower. That person will of course become a more human-like nobody. This is someone like Axel, Syax, Roxas, Xehanort, and so on. These nobodies look identical to their actual human selves, but are only half a person. Now, I won't be counting Sora and Roxas because that is a special case, if you will, but a person can actually return back to being human, and that happens when both their nobody and Heartless are destroyed. That is until you bring in Sora and Roxas, and then Xehanort and Xemnas, who are capable of existing at the same time due to other reasons and means, but for the average person who turns into a nobody, that's not a possibility. Real quick though, if you're enjoying this video so far, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That all helps me out a lot and makes me really fucking happy because I want to get to 200 subs. Thanks. Now on to the Unversed. Unversed are an enemy species relevant mostly in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and their existence is found out about around the same time as Master Xehanort leaves the Land of Departure, and we don't really find out anything about them and their origins all the way until the end of the game, during Ventus's final fight with Vanitas. Vanitas himself explains that Unversed are made by him to be loyal minions to exclusively him. They are created from people's negative thoughts and emotions, and Vanitas is able to make those into a physical form, that of course being Unversed. Their purpose was also to be spread around everywhere, so that Terra, Vent, and Aqua would fight them and become stronger, which then aids Master Xehanort in his plan to start a new Keyblade war. Also, Vanitas can make shitloads of these things, as the moment one is defeated, all that negativity goes right back into Vanitas, and he can just respawn those fuckers. However, they disappear when Vanitas is annihilated by Ventus, and then they return again in Cage 3 briefly when Vanitas manages to return. Lastly, we have to talk about the Dream Eater nightmares, which are most prevalent in what game again? Oh right, Dream Drop Distance. Oh fuck. They appeared after Sora defeated Ansem aka Xehanort's Heartless, after Cage 1 of course, and some of the worlds that were meant to be restored back then were instead sent to sleep, and instead of Heartless in this state, they are filled with Dream Eaters. There are the good versions of Dream Eaters known as spirits, and the bad ones known as nightmares, which Sora and Riku have to travel into the sleeping worlds in order to destroy. The bad ones, nightmares, come in around 40 different forms, and their main objective is to send the main duo of Sora and Riku into some messed up nightmares, and not those ones where they'll wake up scared and in a pool of their own sweat, but rather nightmares from which they will never wake up at all. Visually, they do have some resemblance to Heartless, and Nightmare Dream Eaters are easily recognizable from their spirit counterparts. And with that said, I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new. Leave your thoughts and opinions on this topic overall in the comments down below. Until next video or stream, bye bye.